front of the Leslie Special here, the car
Yes.
that you drive in the Great Race.
Yes.
And I wonder if you don't feel a little bit sentimental about having to leave it.
I do. I must say I do. You're the first one that's even mentioned that since
Oh,
I finished the picture.
it would tear me up if I
And
had
it's
to
true.
leave it.
I must say, when the picture finally finished, the last shots we did on the movie were here on the back lot, some chases of Jack and I in the cars. And I must say, when we finally finished, we both stopped and took a good deep breath, and Blake Edwards, who was directing the picture, looked at us and said, "That's a wrap." And the enormity of what he said didn't hit us until a few minutes later, when we realized that the picture was over and we wouldn't be racing each other again with the cars. And very sentimentally, like two drunks, we just drove the two cars at each other at very slow speed and had the fenders touch. And that was kind of the car shaking hands as well as we did.
A little goodbye kiss.
Yes, it was, but it was great fun.
Well, what will they do with them now?
Well, the cars, I think, will be used for exhibits sent on the road with the picture. And they'll be stars in their own right now. But unfortunately, I have a feeling 6 months, a year from now, they're not going to keep them as clean as they did. And before you know it, they're going to end up in the junkyard in the back lot here.
Don't you
An
want to
old
put in
relic.
a bid to Warner Brothers right now?
25 and 30 years from now, they're going to say, "See those cars? Tom Mix and Buster Keaton drove them. They'll forget all about Jack and me."
I doubt that. Having seen the Great Race, I doubt that. Tony, I want to get serious for just a second.
Certainly.
Because I'm going to tell you very honestly that I have not enjoyed a comedy film as much since Mr. Hulo's Holiday. You remember
Yes,
that film?
yes, that was a wonderful movie.
The Great Race, you know, I jumped from Mr. Hulo's Holiday to the Great Race.
Oh, that's a wonderful compliment. Thank you very much.
That's how much I enjoyed it. Now, I've been saying to myself, as a person who doesn't like slapstick as a rule, why did I love this film? And I giggled from start to finish.
Yes.
Why?
I think the reason is it's a rather uncomplicated film. The storyline is kept very simple, and there's no pretension. You see, I think Blake's great ability of telling a story as simply as possible. We weren't really trying to be funny. We were just having fun. You see, I think there's the difference.